Hey YouTube, Neon Glow here, logging in to teach you guys and show you guys a tutorial on how to get rupees fast. So you guys may have noticed that in Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's not really all that easy finding rupees on the ground as you would otherwise find in other games. And also like actually farming for all the items that you can find, such as like the ore or even selling bokoblin guts and all of that. There are easier ways and much more simpler and honestly a lot more efficient than just traveling all over the world. However, this may take a little bit to set up at first. However, it will be worth it and you will get a lot of rupees. So first off, let's take a look at what we are gonna need so we can actually start farming for the rupees. So first, my recommendations. If you guys already went through the Divine Beast Naboris, what I would suggest is just getting the Thunder Helm or going through those side quests. It may not seem like it's worth it, but it will make your life a lot easier if you're gonna be doing this, or at least to actually get the shock resistance armor. And I'll get to more of that in a little bit. Apart from that, I would just suggest you a bow and some arrows. You don't need that many because you're gonna barely start off with, but once you start getting, well, I would suggest at least 2 to 3 arrows, 5 arrows minimum to start off, and then you can just roll down from there. And it doesn't really matter how many, to be honest with you. And also one more thing would be the weapon. So for this, what I would recommend a lot is the Great Flame Blade, well, just a Flame Blade in general. Not necessarily this one. There's a lot more easier to find than this one. It's just that this is the one I have available right now. But it'll make the job a lot easier. So first off, what we are gonna want to do is we're gonna look for the lake, and first off we're gonna find this part. So you have to head over to Pharaon Tower. And the reason I was saying lake is because Lake Hylia and right next to it should be the Pharaon Tower. So you might want to get on from there. Afterward, all you would have to do is try to find the Ubola Point or the Lakeside Stable, because that's where it just kind of gets easier. And after you're done, there should be, here's where there's gonna be the guy with a riddle, I can't remember his name. Point is, you find that riddle, you'll activate an actual shrine, so you guys can go and respawn there while you guys get to that point in case you die or anything like that. And after that, I'll show you guys the rest. So once you guys are there, let's just transport a little bit and I'll be right. Okay, now that we are in this shrine, what you guys will have to do is just pretty much head over here all the ground side onto this point, or the Riola Spring, and that's where we're headed right now. But if you guys just want to know the fast route, you guys just literally go a little bit northeast from here, fly down. Preferably it's like on a non-rainy day, so you guys just continue on from here. So we continue, and once we are on the mountain, we just kind of go up on it, and preferably not for it to be raining, because then if you have to climb anything you won't be slipping too much. But after that you guys should be fine. Also, I forgot to mention that one more item you will need would be a bundle of wood. So you can just chop up a tree in some other village or something, and you should get at least one, or I would recommend 2 just in case one breaks, but I'll show you that in a bit why. So you guys will continue here, and the reason we're going up is because then it just makes it easier to come down a lot faster. Especially after you finish climbing. Like, you see this, you don't have to run through that. It's just kind of like a straight line going through where we're going. Also, if you guys ever want to get wood, all you guys have to get is on top of that, and there should be 3 trees. If you have a sword, you should be able to cut it down. Now it's just waiting until we get to the top. But man, look at this. This is just beautiful. I mean, I wish there was somewhere sometimes where I could just like roll down the hill like this. Go wee! I'm just kidding. No, let's not do that. Focus. The wheels on the bus go over. Okay. So now that we are up here, this is a perfect spot. Well, not this a specific place, but you guys see that one palm. I mean, there's gonna be 3 palms here. You're gonna pick the middle one. Reason for that, being big. Also, the rain doesn't go through that. So one thing you would want to do, you set up your location usually around this spot, so you can set up your campfire. And that's where the bundle of wood comes in handy. So you grab it, you place it somewhere nice, like over here. So when in case it rains, it'd be easier to actually turn it back on. Because if it's raining, you won't be able to turn it on unless it's all that. Point is, now we just set it on fire. And here's where the fire weapon comes in handy. Because if you just touch the bundle of wood with the fire, it'll just turn on and nothing bad will happen. But here's the important part. At this point, I would suggest just getting your armor, your shock resistance armor, or your thunder helm. So you equip it, and now all you guys want to do, just make sure you guys get the crappiest bow you guys have, or the bow you guys don't really want. Make sure you equip the right arrows that you guys want, or the cheap arrows, easiest ones to get. And really, you don't need that many to start off with, because all you have to do is just literally sit until the morning, and we'll be back in a little bit. Now that it's morning, you guys will start seeing the save thingy, and now there should be like a rise of air. And the first thing you guys want to do, just hit him over there on the actual horn, and then just slowly go down. After that, you guys want to just wait until the morning again. And don't worry, even if the actual piece has not fully fallen, it will still be there. So there's no worries about that. Now it's just sometimes it takes a little bit longer so it can pop out, but usually it's there. And in case it doesn't come out sometimes, all you have to do is just go to the next morning. Also, why you guys want to have the shock resistance armor or something that's shock resistant is because the dragon will actually send out balls of electricity. So as you can see, if I didn't have that, it'll shock me, and I'll show you guys in a little bit, but it'll probably take like 3 hearts off my health, depending on what armor you're using, of course. So let me see, unequip. Oh. So now that I have it unequipped, I'm just gonna show you guys how it is that it shocks me. So as you can see, it took 3 hearts right out of there. And I don't mind, because I mean I can always regain those hearts. The point is that, so you just keep on doing this until you have enough hearts. I mean, enough hearts. Enough of those, or until you run out of your bow and it breaks, or until you run out of arrows. So whichever one comes first. And that's just the lazy way of doing it. And then from there, let's just do this one more time, just so I can show you guys. Like out of a few bows or a few arrows, you can actually get a bunch of money. So now that he's done, he should probably drop it somewhere else. Oh, there we go. This is where we're going. So now just follow those little streaks of light. And okay. So what we were trying to hit the horn for is because it gives you Farge's horn, and honestly, that's what's gonna give you the most value out of its actual out of this actual method so far. So let's just cross the road for now. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty far in Zelda, but I suck at. Oh shoot! Goodness gracious, man. Okay. I fell. Oh well. Now let's just continue jumping. And after crap! Shoot! Got saved. Okay. So I think I shot like 5 arrows, and you should get like a yield of 1 each time you are shooting an arrow. However, sometimes the shots don't go straight to the ground over here. Sometimes they go on the water. And as far as I found, I don't know if it's only me, but when a shot goes on the water, I cannot get it back, even if I put it on these ice pillars. I don't know why, it just doesn't. Now that you guys are done, if you guys want to come back here and you guys want to continue this method further on in the game because you either run out of arrows, I would suggest you do this. So you pretty much just fall down, and just you're about to hit the ground, you just go over here. Then you just, oh crap, lost a lot of health. And there should be a shrine. All you have to do is just activate it here, and there you should have enough. Well, you should have like the respawn bag. And if you have started the Zora quest so you can defeat the Divine Beast Baruda, you will actually get the Zora armor, and that's so you can go upstream. So you can go upstream, and of course, just wait a little. No, and once you get to the top, you should actually be able to hang on to the side of the river over here, and that's where it becomes a lot easier to transport yourself. So instead of going through all the way over here, you would just get there almost instantly. Okay, so now we're gonna go and sell the items. So you would go to any village or actually any shopping, really. This seems so beautiful, man. Look at that. Look at those colors. My goodness. Anyway, now you just go down to the stables. Try to find Beetle. There he is. Amazing person. My boy Beetle. First let's just buy some arrows, because I mean, I pretty much bought him off already. But he's the easiest way. You just go around the villages, he'll have more arrows. And then what you want to do is find the shards, the ferocious shards, or the horn shards. It's just there we go. So each one would be worth 300 rupees. So let's say you sell all of them with the 4 arrows that you just used. You'll be able to get 1200, and that's just by using 4 of them. Now imagine if you're gathering these for an hour, for 2 hours, 15 minutes, you'll be able to get a lot more. Only reason that we went slow is because of the fact that this is a tutorial. But yeah, so let me know how I did, you guys. If you guys want me to do any more tutorials like this, or if you guys want to see something different in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, let me know. I'll try to have the video up here for you guys. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, peace out, you guys.